Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just wanted to hop on. I'm doing a Q&A today. Anybody that wants to engage and come on in and ask me any questions having to do with anything really, but more so I'd like to, if it were my decision to direct the Q&A, it would be in anything having to do with essential oils and butters and plant extracts. And I got a lot of water in my hair, y'all. So excuse me if I if I if I wipe my hair, because I didn't come on today to look glamorous. I came on to be really regular today and to convey some supporting information regarding these essential oils that I'm launching. I'm super excited about it, y'all. I'm so stoked. Um, this has been a love of mine for a very long time. And if I keep talking about if you knew my story, how you would view me differently. And that's very true. But these essential oils, when I speak to them, I'm not just talking about the beautification of the body. I mean, yeah, I like to look nice just like everybody else. Nobody wants to go around the world or in their community looking terrible. Um, and if they do, they're probably struggling with something. So give them some grace. You know what I mean? Let's stop being so judgmental because, I myself have been the type of person that I wouldn't go out the house without being dolled up. But shoot, you let some circumstances hit you in life and you have major responsibilities that you still have to follow through on. You will get up and get out of here in your pajamas to go drop the kids off, friend. I'm telling you, you will. Yeah, I know you'll probably say you wouldn't, but I'm telling you, you will. So none of us are that far away from sharing the same experiences. I'm just here to tell you, in all of my 52 years, this is what I've learned. So, but I want to speak to not just the beautification that these essential oils lend you, but the health benefits. You know what I mean? And I'm not a physician. I'm not a nurse. So I'm not going to get too deep into the health benefits on a physical level, but I'm talking about health and well-being spiritually. That those things I can speak to because those things I know. I have struggled with some significant health issues. I had heart failure, y'all. I don't know if many of you all know it or not. I literally had heart failure. That's a whole other conversation. It's by the grace of God that I'm sitting here before you. I was found in a airport bathroom stall, unalive, friend. My heart went out. And the likelihood of someone finding me and then the medics getting to me in time to revive me is a miracle. It is a miracle that I'm sitting here on a number of levels. But again, that is another conversation. And after my health issue, even before I had heart failure, I suffered from anemia. And that's what brought on my heart failure. So all you women out there that have fibroids, I had fibroids. I had a full hysterectomy. And I struggled with all the things that come with that. And through it all, throughout the anemia, throughout the fibroids, all of that, I use these oils. And they help me manage through. Yet when I took it upon myself to go on and have medical procedures done that were necessary to help remedy the situations I was dealing with, I really got to see the beauty of the essential oils. It was as if the essential oils were like a Band-Aid for me during my, episodes of dealing with the fibroids and dealing with the low blood levels that came with the anemia. They kept me aesthetically looking good. But I did not know until I had the blood work done and I was prepped to go into surgery for my fibroids, really how they covered me internally as well. I had no issues with my body, none. And I was eating terribly. I was not following a diet, friends. I'm telling you, I was so stressed. I had come in and out of so much. For a season, I was drinking too much just to get through stuff. I would come home and have me a drink. I would drink just to get some form of joy, some form of laughter, some way of just being able to take the edge off of my situation and to be able to relax. And so I wasn't taking care of myself. I really wasn't. I wasn't following a diet. I wasn't working out at all. Literally, it just wasn't in the cards. And even now, I struggle with working out. I work out as much as I can. I do, but I'm here to tell you these essential oils and these oils in general act like a cocoon in um, cocooning me around them and not allowing things to get progressively worse. They are not a solution. That's not what they are. They are a aspect that you can employ into your life every day that suspends things. They hold things in place so that they don't get worse. And so that what has already been done can somewhat be healed and maximized to its highest potential at that point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to get the effects that you would if you were to go get plastic surgery or even Botox. I didn't have a budget to go and get Botox. I'm a supporter of Botox. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I think it's a fabulous um, uh, creation. And if you have the budget to do it, go for it. I'm not saying to overdo it, but go for it. But I haven't had Botox in 3 years. And when I had it, that was just one time I had, and then I didn't have it before that for like 2 or 3 years. So it's not like I had it ongoing. It's the essential oils. Yet if I stop taking them, or I have my days where I look terrible, y'all. If I don't doll myself up in a way, like any of us, we look terrible if we don't do what we need to for ourselves. But these essential oils are definitely a must. I don't come on and tell you anything that I would not want someone to tell me. There's a number of things I could be out here peddling. Trust me. I could be peddling all kind of stuff. But I'm just offering you things that I use religiously. Like every day I use my oils. Every single day. And so I want to get into some of the oils. And I don't want to limit it to the oils. And this is a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please comment and let me know what you want to discuss. And I'll do the best I can to honestly answer them for you. When the Bible conveys oils and how much of a blessing oils are in life, let me go ahead and go on over here to Mark chapter 6, where the Bible in the book of Mark is speaking to the health benefits of oils. Mark chapter 6, verse 13. And they cast out many devils and anointed with oil many that were sick and healed them. They cast out many devils and anointed many that were sick and healed them. This is speaking to the health benefits of oil. This speaks to the benefits of oil in general. Before, in casting out a devil, an entity, in order to prohibit it, to stop it from coming back in and finding rest within that space that you cast it out of, you need to put something in place to prevent it from feeling welcome to come back. And this is where these oils come in at as well on a metaphysical, spiritual level. They repel negative energies. I wish I could tell you the science of exactly how it happens. I could give you my idea on it, but that's not grounded in anything but my perspective. So I kind of shy away from that. But I have had profound experiences using essential oils um, while dealing with very heightened spiritual experiences. I'm not talking about experiences where I'm like invoking some kind of spirit. I don't partake in such things. But I'm talking about where I felt like I was being bombarded by negative energies, vibrations, thought forms, even depression, what have you. All of these are energies, or even attacks from other people. These essential oils, just the smell of them, banishes many of these energies, y'all. I'm here to tell you the smell of them, they cannot, low vibrational energies cannot vibrate within their environment. They are like oil and water. So if you have anointed yourself with essential oils and done all, you cleanse yourself, you salted, you've used your salts in the bath, and you've invigorated yourself with the smell of the salts. I have some salts right here. This is the smallest salt that I'm going to offer. It's kind of an intro. I use it a lot. I use this size most often because when I'm in the shower, I don't use my salts in the bath as much because I have a plumbing problem with my at my house. So I'm not able to really fill the tub up with a lot of water. So I just take showers mostly. But while in the shower, I use these salts. And when I tell you the steam from the shower and when you rub these salts on your body, it kind of creates this atmosphere and it heightens your senses. It uplifts you. No negative energy can stand before it. I'm not telling you what I hope, and I'm not telling you what somebody told me. You can take it or leave it. This is for people that really want to know. These things work. The salt in combination with the essential oils create a very powerful barrier that they must flee from. Now, that does not mean that these spirits, these energies will not come back. In order to keep them at bay, you must diligently do so. So you salt yourself in your bath and you may want to speak words of affirmation over yourself. Speak a psalm over yourself. Declare a thing over yourself. And what you're doing is you are creating a vibration, a vortex, if you want to call it that, over your own self, over your own kingdom. Because now you have cleansed yourself from all that was before, all of those dense energies, all of that kind of stuff. You can feel it. It will be noticeable, friend. These things are things that are not pie in the sky ideas. These are real life, touchy feely, I notice the difference type of things. When you're dealing in spirit, you should see a result from your actions. If you don't see a result anywhere, whether you feel it or you don't see it over an extended amount of time, you may want to try it another way. This is results oriented type of stuff. You will see a result because in seeing a result, it gives you the motivation to keep going with it. It's God's carrot that he dangles to keep you pursuing that thing. So you salt yourself with these salts, and I have Dead Sea salt in here. I have very little, some Epsom salt, and I have herbs, and I have olive oil to seal it, and I have essential oils. And after you have salted yourself You come out and you dry yourself. Now, what you will find is after you salt yourself, the salt will banish all oil from your skin. It depletes you of your skin's natural barrier of oils. So you will need to replenish that which is lost. You must replace it as you do with anything in spirit. And what you replace it with are intentional oils. I didn't get it. Let me go get it. Hold on. I knew I was going to forget something. Hold on. Okay. So this is these are my testers that I use for myself. This is one that I've been using recently, but this is what is this? This is lavender and lemon. So, oh, it smells beautiful immediately. And what you do is you replenish it with intentional oils. One thing I want to tell you about my oils also, y'all, and this is important that you need to know in case even if you don't buy from me, I want to empower you with knowledge, not so that you're dependent upon me and you need to come here to get information. I want to give you information that you can take with you and build upon, even if you never come back to this channel again. A lot of the stuff on the market that says it has essential oils in it and all this kind of stuff, friend, that stuff has about a full bottle of oil in it. It's just regular oil. It's not mixed. It's not intentional. It's just some kind of oil. Whatever is economically sustaining to move units, okay, and to get the highest gain off of each unit. There's no intentionality with the oil. And the essential oil that they add into it, let me tell you how much they put in there. Hold on. Look, they use something like this. This is a dropper. This is how funny this is. These are facts. These are facts. They use a dropper and they drop maybe 3 drops, 4 drops of essential oil in something like this. Essential oil. It ain't gonna do nothing for you, friend. And then they say, well, you don't need a lot of essential oil because it's condensed, and it is. It's condensed oil that you can stretch. And what I mean by stretch is you can blend it with a carrier oil and stretch it. But you're going to, I personally use more essential oil. I need effectivity. I'm not about gimmick, friend. I'm not a gimmick. I'm not a liar. I need what works. Even if it costs me more, give me what works. My products are intentional. Why? Because I needed them to be, friend. I've been through hell and back. I'm just telling you what I know about what I got going on. I needed these products. This is the beauty of God, y'all. God led me down a journey where I had to perfect this thing. I'm not kidding you. I felt like my life depended on it. For health reasons and for all kind of other stuff. I had to perfect this. I had to lay up at night and think of ways to get the most from this. What could I blend together? I prayed over these products and asked God to send me ideas on how to maximize on this. I'm not playing with you. And God sent them. And here they are. It's not the products. It's the proportion And it's what you mix them with and the proportions in which you mix them. That is the science. It's just like cooking. And someone says, oh, you don't need a lot of salt in your food. You don't need a lot of salt. You just need a little salt. And you taste that, you be like, this is not, I don't want none of this. I'd rather not have any. I don't want any. It's the same way with these oils. It's the same way with these oils. You need to know how to blend this thing to get the most pungent flavor from them so that you get the best effect from them, so that they give you the effect that you want. Because it's just like eating food. And someone says, well, don't, you don't need a lot of salt. You're going to eat the food and you're going to get the same amount of calories, whether you put salt in it or not. And in fact, if you don't have enough salt, or if you decide not to cook with salt at all, you're going to have a deficit in your health because your body needs salt. Yet if you put too much salt in it, it's going to adversely affect your health as well. You've got to know what proportion. I'm here to tell you. I'm super excited about coming forward and offering you guys these products because they actually work. They actually work. And the ones that I'm offering are just my fundamental salts. They're just general salts. They're not even my really flamboyant and put my foot in it stuff. I'm just offering fundamental stuff because why? It's effective and everybody can use it. It's a multi-use item. It covers a myriad of situations, these salts. It's a one and done. It's a good to go. Good to go. I'm good to go with this. So are these oils. Pick a flavor, whatever scent suits you. I have not used any fragrance oils in them. There may be some right now. She's a teenager, so she wants all that kind of fragrance and, all that kind of stuff. I have something for everyone. But the bottom line is that the core product, the oil, is healing. So what you won't get when using the fragrance-based products in the form of, not being able to take advantage of the essential oil component, you will still get in the oil because the oil is packed with nutrients. Because I blended shea butter, cocoa butter, vitamin E, emu oil. Some emu oil is in my concoctions. Sesame oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, sweet almond, some jojoba. Yeah. In specific proportions that they are effective. And these are things that I've always loved to do. I came on today regular on purpose, not all dolled up. I'm just sitting around my house. I washed my hair and braided it. I've anointed my hair with oil. Everything about me is intentional. Every single thing. Everything about me is intentional, but I don't broadcast it. My oil in my hair. Did you not know that 3 years ago or so, I was bald-headed like a guy? I didn't have any hair. I was bald-headed, like bald. And this is what my hair is after I cut it. I had about 4 inches that I cut off. And this is not straightened. This is not straightened. Uh-oh. It's not. And it's thick, and I'm 52 years old. I've had heart failure. I haven't been eating well. Anemia. All kinds of things. Anemia takes your hair. It slows the growth of your hair. Many people don't know that, but those that suffer from it know. This is why I'm making such a big deal of it. What was supposed to slow the growth of my hair I countered with something that promoted it, and it worked. When you become older, your hair does not grow as much. It doesn't grow as thick, but it's grown and it's thick. These are these oils, y'all. And the same essential oils that I use for my spiritual purposes in the form of my body oils, which all of my products have in them, I use for my hair. Plus additional oils that promote healthy hair growth. Anointed from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I don't leave anything up to chance. I anoint myself. I anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, friend. Goodness and mercy must follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Forever. That's the promise. And you only stand in that when you know that, when you are intentional about that. Any questions, anybody? I'm just going on and on and on. Like I said, I didn't come on here to get you guys' attention by way of, the aesthetics. I just dropped on to do my part in letting you guys know what I have to offer. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All of you that have dreads, all of you that wear braids, you need my hair oil. I'm telling you. You need my hair oil, friend. It's phenomenal. I wash my hair. I anoint my hair with oil. And then I use my flaxseed gel to do my braid out. And that's all I do. And the flaxseed gel locks in the moisture that I've already anointed within my hair. And I wear my hair that way, and it stays moisturized and it stays strong. And I have intentional oils on my head, covering my body as a shield in a way, spiritually, and as nourishment to my scalp and to my hair follicles. When I use these oils in my hair, the next thing I want to say about the hair is that these oils absorb into my hair shaft. I've used many types of hair oil before, and I noticed the difference within my hair oil. Like I said, I don't just put a little essential oil in my products. I use enough to be effective. I justify the cost for them. These products, I was going to look to try to make them as economical as I possibly can. I think I have, but they're high quality products in here. So I need to be able to price them at a way that justifies me buying them and selling them, and then re-upping and buying them more, buying more of the products that I need to make them, and then to be able to make a profit off of them. But these products, the hair oil, is it has a scent. It smells like eucalyptus a little bit, maybe peppermint. But what it does is it absorbs into the hair shaft. Your hair shaft soaks it up. And after it absorbs in your hair shaft, it strengthens the shaft so that when you comb your hair and you wash it and you comb it, after you've used the oil, to lubricate the hair before combing it, you don't have as much hair loss. There's not as much breakage. Thus, you maintain more of the hair follicle. There's not as much of an attrition rate, a loss rate of hair that needs to regrow. You see a result, you see length, you see volume quicker because you're not losing as much hair, because the essential oils restructure the hair shaft and they fill in any gaps where there may be split ends or breaks within the hair shaft, and they strengthen it. Yeah. So when I add my flaxseed gel over the anointed hair, the oiled hair, it just locks that in for a longer duration of time. It is able to stay hydrated longer. And I appreciate that. I see a strong result from that. And in doing so, it gives me a nice braid pattern when I undo my hair. It holds the pattern so I don't have to buy any type of mousse. So what I've seen on the market now is these mousse. There's a lot of mousse that people use for these, for their braids. And I bought them. And I mean, you'll spend $15 for a bottle of mousse. I mean, at least $13.99. That's $15 for a bottle of mousse. And for me, because my hair is thick, and the amount of mousse you got to use to really saturate the hair, each section that you're going to braid out, you've got to use a lot of mousse. And if you want a full braid out, you got to have, more sections, really. So you're going to use a lot of mousse. You'll be done with that $15 bottle of mousse by 2 braid outs. Two braid outs for me, that's roughly 2 weeks. That's $30 a month. I have to buy 2 bottles of mousse a month. Whereas with my flaxseed, I've created it in a way where it is lasting. You can refrigerate it, or you can leave it on the counter and it will be lasting. It's infused with essential oils and just regular oils so that it has a level of moisture to it, so that it doesn't flake. Because if you were to put it on your hair without any oil in it, it will flake. You'll have flakes on you, just as you would with any type of gel. But to alleviate the flakes, I put oils in it, and it's done tremendously well. And I'm super proud of it. All these things are natural. Next thing I want to bring up, one thing you want to be mindful of, and this is just a FYI to everyone. I had a friend whose mom was a product junkie. Like when I was a young girl, I was a product junkie too. I was one of those girls that I loved to go to, what was it called? Thrifties. I love to go to Thrifties. It's Rite Aid today. But I love to go to Rite Aid, or what we called Thrifties back then, and go and get all kind of soaps and lotions and body scrubs and sprays and different kinds of deodorant. I was that type of girl. I spent a whole bunch of money similar to that. And I remember going over her house one day. I went into use her bathroom, and she had all these products laid out on the counter. I'm talking about products, all different brands, just different stuff from different people. And I was like, dang, she got a lot of products. And, eventually she had gotten ill, and they didn't know how she had gotten ill. But in my spirit, I said it was those products. I have no way of proving that, but I think it was the products. You have to be careful about all the different things that you use. I'm not saying natural products are the only way to go. That's all I use is natural products. I don't really use a lot of stuff. I use my stuff that I make. That's it. I do use shampoo and conditioner. I haven't perfected that yet. But outside of shampoo and conditioner, I use everything that I create. That's it. Nothing store-bought, nothing that I have not concocted on my own. But You want to be mindful of the things that you use, because all of this stuff is created from manufactured items. They're not natural. They're cosmetic. A lot of them are toxic. So you have to be careful of the things that you use. Even you brand influencers that are testing these products for various brands, you got to be careful. Because how are you able to trace what it is? Like if you have an allergic reaction to something, how do you trace where the allergic reaction came from if you're trying all these different things? How do you know? These are the ways that God shows the difference in what God created for us and what we create ourselves to mimic or to make better what God already created. The simple ways that God leads us back to um, the foundation, the basics, the fundamentals, what matters. You'll get a better result by the natural things. But the problem is, and this is the problem that I had all along, I had nothing against natural things. It just seemed that the natural stuff wasn't as beautifying as the manufactured. I had nothing against the natural. I'm with it. I just want a result. Is the result the same? And I found that there were not many people that could create the natural products in a particular blend that would be able to compete with the beautifying aspect that the manufactured stuff could. But I'm here to tell you my products can compete. I can go before any of the manufactured products with my products and they can go toe to toe. You want suppleness? Got it. You want dewiness? Got it. You want shine? Got it. You don't want greasy? You want maybe a low luster? Got it. You want something that smells good? Got it. You want something that is not overpowering? Got it. And here's the thing. With the essential oils, if you're looking for something that's going to have an all day lasting scent, it's not essential oils. They're not, you know, the top brand that we all go to. I don't know if I can say that name of that company. They're not the top brand that we all go to get the lotions and they smell really, really strong and they last all day. Or they last for a certain amount of time. None of the products on the market last all day, friend. I don't care where you go. You can go to the mall. You can go anywhere. They don't last all day. They last for a duration of time. It is the same way with the essential oils. The difference is that the essential oils may not last all day, but their vibratory frequency does. You may not smell them anymore after maybe an hour of applying them, but the vibratory frequency that they emit, it lasts. It's all over you. These are the things. They are the gifts that truly keep on giving. So you guys head over. If you look in the link in the bio area of my page, you'll see my website, chloe-michelle-skin.myshopify.com. Go and register your email. And in doing so, I will be able to, when I launch, and it will be soon, I will be able to send notifications. I will be able to check mark your email so that when you place your first order, I can cross-reference that order to the email list and I can send you a complimentary gift. It's a win-win. That way you're notified of all the goings on, all the deals, all the discounts that I'll be offering. And I can definitely make it worth your while to buy from me. I guarantee you'll want to buy from me again. I guarantee you. Any questions? Anyone? 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 My hair is still a little wet, y'all. I washed it. Um, so I wanted to come on and speak to that and give you guys a little bit more background on what's up with these essential oils. If you got hair loss, if you suffering from alopecia, if you got natural hairstyles and you want to um, grow your hair, I'm telling you, like I said, the proof is in the pudding. I was completely bald headed 3 years ago. Completely. I had less than a quarter of an inch of hair. Less. My hair was like a man's hair, gone completely. And I cut 4 inches off. And here we are. I mean, it's not all long. It's not as long as it would have been had I not cut the 4 inches off. But it's long enough to testify and to show that the product works. So we spoke to the hair oil. We spoke to the flaxseed gel. We spoke to the essential oils and butters and lotions and all the products that I make them with. And we spoke to the bath salts. There's many more items, but I don't need to really go into detail with them because they all surround the essential oils, and they're all essential oil based, all of them. All of them. The best thing you can do for yourself is to fortify your kingdom. Be intentional with your bath salts. They'll do nothing but make you feel better. I'm telling you, when you use these bath salts, they give you a pep in your step. You feel like you can get up and go. I'm telling you. They give you that clarifying, that clarity type of mindset. And then when you couple that with oil and anointing yourself with it, you feel capable. You feel connected. You feel complete. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to convey a feeling that I have. You feel complete. And it's the best feeling when you know that you've done your prayer work. You stood in the alignment of God as much as you can. You've done your cleansing with the salts, and then you've anointed yourself. There's nothing better knowing that you've done all these activities to fortify your kingdom. You feel capable. Oh, what I wanted to add also for the women, I know I said that there was a time in my life where I had, I really wasn't anointing myself with oil. I hadn't really created the body line and been intentional about it as much as I am now. And I just was not happy with the way that my body looked, not because I had gained weight or had lost weight or anything like that. It was just this, my skin. I hadn't really been taking care of my skin. And I began using my products and being intentional. Like I said, this product line came because I needed to remedy a problem that I had. It came out of need, both aesthetically and spiritually. I mean, one compounded upon the other. It was like God would show me, okay, your skin is not looking really, really good. And I would notice that, and I'm like, I gotta do something about this. What can I do? And I began to think and ponder and acquire oils and blend them together so that I could fix and remedy the problem I was having with my skin looking low luster. And the area around us women, we know the area around our breasts when we get older, it kind of, the skin, you can look at yourself and you'll see that the skin is kind of like starting to look wrinklier or what have you. And I was like, oh my goodness, what do I do about this? And I began blending the oils, and I began using essential oils with my oil blends. And now that I look at myself, I'm smaller than I was then. You would have thought, because I've lost weight intentionally, that the problem would be paramount. But the problem has gone. It's as if the oils have filled in those gaps that were once looking as if they were somewhat trying to become wrinkly. The oils filled them in and kind of swole up, I guess, in that area of my skin to fill in the gaps so that the wrinkles would disappear. The oils, I'm telling you. So, there's no more wrinkly areas. They're all back to the way that they were initially. And they look just as great. So I'm here to tell you that, what you see of yourself now, to an extent, can be remedied with the right routine. You can remedy a lot of things that you're going through with your skin and how it appears both to you and to the world. So I wanted to give that up to you guys today. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Hope you're doing well today. Don't forget to head over to my website and register your email. Register the email so that I might be able to send you all a complimentary gift. Love ya. Mean it. Talk to you soon. Bye.